Somebody told me today that some opposition parties in Cameroon and civil society leaders are already planning and mobilizing people for civil unrest in Cameroon, civil disorder in Cameroon, if President Paul Biya declares his candidacy for the upcoming presidential election. That they will start it up to the point where there will be no election in Cameroon. And this is something I am supporting, but I just want to let you know that this might be a trap for you. So the only thing that we have to do, and the kind of civil unrest that TFA Talking Point is talking about, is that on that day, if it happens that you are very angry in your spirit and you want to demonstrate it by standing and saying no to the CPDM, go out without holding anything in your hands. Keep your telephones in the house and do not carry any weapons, any stick, anything in your hands. Just come out as they usually do it in European countries, or even here in Cyprus. You see the population, they will just write something on a cardboard like this and they hold. Or if they don't want to hold anything, they will just go to where they want to demonstrate, and all of them will sit and block the route, and nobody is passing. They are not doing anything. They are not running into shop. They are not running from one place to another. They are not doing anything. They just sit quietly. And the government, and this is where TFA Talking Point is coming in, and to sensitize you that if it happens that you hear that people are out in the city and you are in the village, do not struggle to pay back to go to the city to join them. Just come out in your own village and then sit, look for a square where you people usually gather. Then you people should just go there and sit there quietly, because the government will give instruction to them that shoot. And so if you are running this place, jumping as if you are fighting, that is where they will shoot you and name you as a criminal, that you were fighting or you were trying to brutalize the police. But if all of us in Cameroon just come out, those in this particular village, they come out and sit in their square, all of them come out and sit there. If the police stop you and say you are not going any further, sit where they stop you. And we sit like that for 1 day, 2 days, all over Cameroon, the CPDM will collapse. This is the only way out. And that is where I am seeing somebody like Maurice Kanto and Jean-Michel Ninche. They are planning toward this, but they don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to mobilize Cameroonians, sensitize Cameroonians for that particular day. Because that is what we need now, that if all Cameroonians will have it, that if President Paul Biya just declared that I am running for the upcoming presidential election, wherever you are, just come out. And then as you are moving to the square, or you are moving to where people are, and the police stop you people, you should just sit down and put your hands all up like this. Put your hands up. And those who will be taking videos, that is what will be circulating on social media. But if they see you with any weapon in your hands, anything that can inflict pain or cause pain, that is, they will name you and they will arrest you criminal, and you will pay for it. So this is not the kind we are talking about. We are talking about wherever you are, you should come out. Sit where you are sitting. Stop circulation of movement of vehicles and many other things in Cameroon for 1 day. The next day, the government will resign. President Paul Biya will resign. The CPDM will resign. This is the secret. And when they will go out from power now, we can now decide to say, okay, we are going to go in for election. We abolish all. We can decide to choose anybody to be the leader, a transitional leaders, just for this particular period. And then we should give serious instruction to the person. If you do not do what we want, we will still come out this way and we will remove you. But if any of you come out with a weapon, you know that you will spoil everything. I know that when we are saying all these things, there are people that would prefer 5,000 francs from a CPD and elite. And then they will come out with weapons just to destabilize. Just as they did in Nigeria, the government paid some people to come out and to stand against those who were to demonstrate. And it caused a lot of problems. They will arrest the people they paid and put them that they are terrorists. The people came out to destabilize the government. And then the international community will support the government, because they are seeing witnesses in which the very people, they paid them. And they will take them, that they have taken them to prison, and they will set them free immediately, because they know what they did. So we have to be wise. You should not hold anything. Even if somebody is running with a weapon, do not struggle to stop the person. No, just sit you quietly. When those that the government has paid to do this, they will discover that they are the only people They will be arrested, and the rest, the sincere people, will sit down, put their hands like this for one day. The next day, if they don't surrender, we are still sitting. The next day, if rain is not falling, you prefer that we should even stay out. We put fire and then we sit there till Pobia resigned, and that will be all. I believe in, if civil society leaders and politicians in Cameroon are truly working on this, and wherever you are, you pinch it or you whisper it in the ears of the next person to be prepared that if President Pobia say, I am running for the upcoming presidential election, we should all come out. And all of us, like that, President Pobia will resign. That Cameroon will be closed down for one day. They will resign. But these money mongers, they will be celebrating. But we should dominate them with this demonstration. That is the only way out. We should dominate them.